Hey everybody, it's been a while. Wasn't really planning on making this video, but yeah, here I am. Back from the dead. So yeah, I guess if you guys have heard the news or been following me on any of my social media, the one and only PEWDIEPIE, I'm not kidding here, the legend himself, he actually made a video regarding the incident from SGDQ 2014. Wow. I just I did not expect that. Like, I saw it on my Twitter one day. I said, "Hey, PEWDIEPIE made a video about you." I'm like, this isn't real, right? This is a joke. And then I saw it, and like some other people were telling me about it, and I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. Hey, he's embracing the meme. It's all good. But I got a little bit upset later on after I watched it and kind of reacted in a negative way at first. I posted, you know, a comment saying, "If you think I'm cringy, you should look in the mirror." Yeah, I can agree. That definitely was not the best way to handle things. And let me be clear, let me be frank here. I am not looking for attention. I am not looking for pity. I am not looking for sympathy. This is not what this video is about. This video is just kind of coming straight out and saying, hey, this is, you know, this is my side of the story. It's been 3 years. Let's take a retrospective look at what's happened. So, it all actually started the morning of my birthday. It was like 7 a.m. and there was a Bubsy run, and I actually remember playing that game as a kid, and I was just kind of curious. I actually asked the runner if I could couch for that game prior to him actually running the game, and he's like, yeah, sure, why not? So it was me, Trihex, him, I believe his name was Grab, and SSBM, I think is his name, Saboom. We kind of sat down, we memed a bunch about Bubsy and, you know, how it was a shit game and this and that. It was just kind of fun. We just kind of, you know, had a laugh. And then, since the couch really wasn't being occupied by anybody really else after that, both me and Saboom just kind of stayed where we were. We just kind of figured, you know, fuck it. I'm not actually sure if Saboom knew Caveman either. I mean, don't hold me to that. But yeah, so that's when that started. And as you guys could plainly tell, we had absolutely zero chemistry. I mean, it was not working. And me being my happy-go-lucky stupid self, I did not pick up on any of the cues he was throwing out, like, you know, his kind of looking at me sort of funny and responding to me in kind of a way that normal people would take as, you know, hey, you really need to stop talking now. And I just kind of kept on going because nothing really was going on, and I just wanted to fill the silence with something, or at least, you know, at least try to keep things light, at least try to keep things mildly entertaining. And okay, yeah, my computer needs to restart. Thanks for that. So yeah, fast forward to the moment of truth, where he actually could not stand anymore. He just flat out said, "I would really prefer if you would be quiet." And then I just shut down. I just shut down. Like, all processes stopped cold. It was done. It was over. At that point, I should have just got up and frickin' left. Honestly, I don't know why I stayed there. It was kind of weird, but I stayed there. I don't know why. To this day, I seriously don't know. So yeah, and that's. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that was justified by any means. Just because it was my birthday doesn't mean I should have sat down for a game that I had absolutely no idea or had no business commentating on. or didn't even know the runner for that matter. I didn't even know Grav either, but I knew the game, and I asked him beforehand. He said it was okay, so I figured, yeah, well, fuck, why not? But yeah, and it was kind of funny. Like, this is kind of serendipitous how this is happening. Like, because that actually happened on my birthday when I turned 24. And Felix, PewDiePie, actually uploaded his video the day after my 27th birthday. So it's kind of weird. Like, this whole thing has come for full circle. But yeah, no, I was really mad at first. I really wanted to stand up for myself in a way, and I just kind of felt like this was unnecessary, that it would start harassment again. The biggest thing that I really sought to do, and this is basically me in a nutshell. I just try to find some place that I actually feel appreciated and that I belong. Because growing up, I was 100% that outcast that had zero friends, zero social interactivity, just kind of kept to myself. Everyone just would look at me strange, look at me funny, like, who the hell is that kid? Yeah, it was a hell of a time growing up. Even in high school, you know, I tried to fit in with a group of outcasts, all they've known today as emo kids, and that didn't go well either. Like, you know, I most of the time I just kind of sat there minding my own business too. Like, we'd meet in the morning before class. We'd meet in like a corner of the hallway, being all edgy and brooding and shit. Like, ooh, and I would just kind of sit there, not really say much, but I still wanted to be there. I wanted to be there because I wanted so badly to feel like I was included in something and that I felt like I belonged somewhere. So, and that's kind of the thing that I've always sought after, even to this day. You know, I want to feel like I see everything that goes on with other people. I see, you know, other people's live streams and how they give so much support, and, you know, people love watching them. People just kind of gravitate towards them because of their positive energy and positive aura. And I try to emulate that to the best of my ability, even when I did my own stream. There were times where I would get very, very over emotional, and I would just kind of go on a tirade. Most of the time I'd go on Twitter and just kind of bitch about things, and I can't say that's a good habit. It's not. And if you do that, please don't. Please do not do that. Please don't be like me. I'm definitely not a good role model to follow in that example. Yes, I am trying to, you know, be better about it. I'm trying to, you know, sort of think things through before, you know, I do any rash, impulsive thinking. And I still mess up from time to time. I still do. You guys are probably wondering, okay, what was the point of all that? I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. The point of that is just to sort of bring this whole thing, just kind of bring everything together and just sort of wrap everything up. That, you know, obviously that wasn't the only stupid thing that I've done. I've also attempted to cheat in, I attempted to cheat in a speedrun where I was trying to attempt a frame perfect trick and got called out because I was using a levitation hack, and then after that I tried to cover it up by saying, I didn't want to mess it up, so that's why I did the cheat. Which, even if that were true, even if I did pull it off the first time successfully and I cheated the second time, that's absolutely zero justification for doing it in the first place. And that is probably the #1 reason why I am very much disliked in the speedrunning community, because of that event. People do not see me as trustworthy, I guess. You know, they just kind of that is their lasting impression on me. That is their view on who I am. This guy will do anything to get ahead. Whereas the main underlying reason why I did that, and again, I am not justifying this by any means, is I just kind of wanted to feel like I was, you know, I really, really loved the game. I loved the 1,000 Year Door. I loved that game to death. And honestly, the community is absolutely amazing. Like, the things that they have done for that game are absolutely mind-blowing. Like, if you look back 3 years at a Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door speedrun, and then you look at one today, you'd be blown away. I mean, so much has changed. I mean, we've got, you know, since 3 years ago, we've got Ultra Hammer early, we've got Teleporter Room early, we've got Palace Skip. That was the big one. The Palace Skip was huge. Was absolutely massive. And for the longest time, people have rumored that to be absolutely impossible. But that community, they put their heads together. And they ran through every single scenario possible. And they came up with that solution. And that is just absolutely stunning. Like, I would not have the patience to do that. I would not have the patience to go and, you know, and test every single scenario against the game the game's natural running mechanics to try to find an exploit. But these people did it. These people did it, and they did a damn good job. And I'm gonna call right out and say, you know, these people, Taskmalio, Solidified Gaming, everyone in that community, especially the current world record holder. I believe he's still the current record holder. His name is Sjoric, and he was actually the first person to do Palace Skip in an RTA segment. RTA meaning real-time attack, meaning like an uninterrupted full console play. Sorry, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts for what I'm gonna say next here. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that game is actually going to be run by Joric and I believe Almo? I believe it's a relay race. So that actually is going to be really, really fun to watch. And that's going to be at SGDQ this year, which is actually in a week. And I actually will be there. I am coming out of my shell, and I'm going back to SGDQ. The only other time I've been to a GDQ was that time. The time that I got told to be quiet. And that pretty much ruined my whole event, because I just felt like I was shot down. And on all days, my birthday, like that's the fucking worst. Like, you know, that's the day that you're supposed to feel like, yeah, it's my birthday, I'm on top of the fucking world right now. Next thing you know, you've got somebody with actually probably upwards of 50,000 to 100,000 people watching this person call you out and just humiliate you in front of everybody. And it's just, it's defeating, it's demoralizing. But I've had to learn and I've had to grow from that. And I think it's actually finally time that I go back and face my demons. Face them head on. And you know what? I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a great time. I'm gonna hang out with a lot of friends. I'm gonna make new friends. I'm gonna try to rekindle old friendships that I burned the bridges to a long time ago. But yeah, that is my plan. I'm definitely planning on just kind of putting my best foot forward and just kind of saying, hey, I know that was me in the past, but let's chill, you know? Let's play some fucking video games. Now that that's out of the way, I wanted to move on to something else. A lot of you probably know that my Twitch channel has been dead for quite some time now. And it's not really showing any signs of coming back. Even with this massive shout out, well, I don't know if you can call it a shout out, but with this massive thing from PEWDIEPIE, which never in my life would have I ever expected that to happen. I mean, that's a fucking first. I am going to come back to YouTube. I am going to try to do my very best to push content out again and just get out of these stupid, depressive slumps where I don't feel like doing anything. All I feel like is sleeping all day. That's not healthy. And my mom knows it's not healthy. I know it's not healthy. But depression fucking sucks. I mean, depression has taken a lot of great people. You look at Robin Williams, he's one of the funniest men in the world. And I actually looked up to him a lot. And he died. I'm not saying it's confirmed or anything, I don't know. But he did actually commit suicide. And a lot of people are rumoring it was because of long-lasting depression. Which, if you think about it, it makes sense. A lot of people that have depression want to go out of their way to make other people happy because that makes them feel like they have a sense of self-worth. And that's kind of how I function. I function in that same way. I try to make people, I try to make people happy. I try to make people belong. I try to make people feel included. Even if they don't, even if they don't include me. Even if they don't give two shits about me. Or who I am. Or why I even exist. I still try to do my best. And I still try to be a good person. And be a better person than I was the day before. Now, I'm not saying that I don't fuck up quite often. I still do. I still have those moments where my brain doesn't quite process everything the right way, and I just kind of go charging, head in, and hoping for the best. And sometimes it works, but more often than not, it doesn't. And I've been really, really trying to work on that as well. But yeah, let's getting back to the topic at hand. YouTube. I'm planning on making a comeback to YouTube. I'm planning on doing gaming videos again. Maybe Let's Plays. I don't know. I want to try to sort of mix it up a little bit. What I was actually kind of thinking is maybe do. Well, actually, I can't do YouTube live streams because of my bad internet, so that's out. But maybe some group stuff, like, maybe I have some friends over, we play Smash, and, I kind of upload the battles to YouTube. You guys can kind of see how badly I suck at Smash. I am really bad. I am very, very bad. That could be entertaining. Another thing I was actually thinking of, and I actually got the idea from Swordless Link, give him credit. I'm actually planning on doing maybe like a Let's Play with a speedrun sort of twist. Like maybe a regular playthrough with a glitch exhibition. I think that would be really cool. Not a lot of people have done it. A lot of people just kind of play through the game and just kind of, do their own thing. And that's alright, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to try to kind of stray off the beaten path a little bit. So, that's kind of a plan that I have. Smash Bros, maybe. But I want your guys' opinion too. I want you guys, since you guys are the ones who power the channel, you guys are the ultimate deciders on what you guys want to see. I don't know what you guys want to see. But that's what I'd want. That's what I would like you guys to do. Is I would like you guys to maybe leave some comments, suggestions on what you would like to see from this channel going forward. What kinds of games you'd like to see played. I actually do have a Switch now, So maybe some Breath of the Wild, maybe ARMS. I'm actually getting really into ARMS. It's actually a surprisingly fun game. And maybe some online matches with people, you know? Maybe I could record some online matches, do some, like, you know, online stuff with Mario Kart 8, and play with people. Just to kind of give it that streaming feel, because that's sort of the thing I miss most about streaming, is how I could communicate with people while I was doing it. And it was a lot of fun, and that's what I miss the most about it. And it really, really sucks that I can't do it. And, you know, I actually had to tear down my green screen because it was just kind of getting in the way. Yeah, this has been a very long-winded rant about several things, but hopefully it conveyed everything okay, and hopefully I wasn't too cringy or stupid. And if I was, oh well. You know, I'm just doing the best I can. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for all of the support you've given me from PewDiePie's video. I definitely appreciate that. And I also appreciate the criticism that you guys have given me as well. You know, any criticism I can take, I will find to be helpful, and I will take it and try to follow it to the best. And thank you guys to, you know, anybody who has kept following. Can't speak. Anybody who has kept me followed on Twitch or Twitter or even Discord and just kind of had my back through everything. Thank you guys so much. I cannot begin to express how grateful I am that you guys have supported me through all of this. I mean, this has been, the last couple of years have been an absolute roller coaster. And the people that are still, you know, the people that are still with me, these people have nerves of steel, I'll tell you that. I mean, you guys mean the world to me. And while I may not have many friends in real life, I would hang out with any of you guys any day. And maybe that might happen. Maybe one day we'll bump into each other and just kind of say, hey, I know you. You're the guy. The Be Quiet guy. Then we can just kind of sit down, bullshit, and talk about nerdy shit. Talk about video games. Do whatever, you know? So yeah, that's it. I'm done talking. I will be quiet now. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and look forward to some good things from the channel. So, that's it. That's all I gotta say. You can leave now. Shiny Iguana out.